doing all right today. Wait, oh, I've already got one. Look at that. I wish I could see actually who it was. Happy Wednesday. Kathy and Vicky are watching at the moment. Yeah, morning guys. Good to see you. Morning Vicky and Brendan. Oh, it's Brendan. Vicky's working. But good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Hi Jackie. Oh, I got some sun coming in there. Looks like a nice sunny day today, guys. Just good. Just changes a lot. Just turn my music down a little bit. Keeps changing. The weather seems to be nice on the days that I'm busier with work. Just annoying. That's okay. Get outside and sit outside with coffee after this, I think. Take myself out for a coffee. Outside. Gotta do what you gotta do at the moment. We'll see who else is gonna come and join us this morning. We'll just wait a few more minutes. Make sure everyone's here. Yeah, hope you guys are having a good week so far. Pretty much the same as last week, right? Yeah. Well, some different news, I guess. Next week, some of you might be doing a bit more work-related things, but yeah. I will still be here. Trucking along. Also, we've got a bit of a pub quiz on Friday evening. If you guys haven't seen it, Dave just made a what's the word? Like a pub Facebook invite thing. Yeah, so if you want to get into teams, grab, even if it's like family members, you can do it all together, or you can do it with team members from the gym, so you can get a bunch of people together and just, get your own little Zoom meeting up. But yeah, we're just coming up with some questions and things at the moment. Each of us have a different kind of theme to go with, so it should be pretty entertaining, I think. Yeah. It'll be fun, something different to do. Morning, Rachel. Hope you guys are doing good. Right, we'll just wait another minute or so and then we'll get into it. Just a disclaimer, I'm super sore from Aiden's birthday workout on Monday. So you might be getting some easy exercises this morning. No. I'll try my best, but yeah, I can always. It will be sore. Yeah, a lot of glute soreness. My spine's not moving well, so hopefully we can get moving this morning, and this might be good for me as well, obviously. I feel like I have gotten stronger since doing all this Pilates, which is cool. I'm sure you guys are probably noticing you're probably getting into the classes a bit more. It's a bit more accessible at the moment, so it's cool. Yeah. All right, let's we'll start standing. I was just thinking we might sit down. So standing up, And we're going to just start. What I want to do is start at like the top end of your mat, so you're facing, so you've got mat behind you to work with. So we're just going to start here, just keeping those knees nice and soft. And we're going to tuck our chin into our chest as far as you can, better than me hopefully. And we're going to slowly roll down, just trying to curve that spine, come all the way down into that forward fold. And just stay there for a sec, just let your head hang nice and heavy, do a few little sways. And then we're going to roll just up to halfway. So just tracing those fingers up towards your knees. And then we're going all the way back down. Again, deep breath in, we're just coming up to that halfway. And then out all the way down. And one more deep breath in, up to halfway. And out all the way down. Right, from here, what we're going to do, if you can bend your knees as far as you can so you can pop your hands on the mat. And we're going to step our right leg back. So we're going to keep that knee up if you can. If you need to, you can drop it down. Otherwise, keep that knee up nice and high. Hold yourself nice and stable. And we're going to bring those arms up above our head and try to go into that nice, deep, long lunge. So we're getting a really good stretch through those hips. From here, I want you to rotate towards your left side as far as you can, holding that lunge. If you need to, come down onto your knee if you need to, but just getting those hips warmed up. Bringing those arms up again above your head, coming all the way down, so hands back down on the ground, and then we're going to step that right foot forward again up to the front of the mat. Right, staying in that forward fold. Now, bending those knees nice and soft, stepping the left foot back. Keeping that knee up above the mat again. Again, if you want to come down, you can. And from here, staying nice and strong and stable, bringing those arms up and going into that nice long lunge. And from here, we're going to rotate towards the right. Bringing those arms up again, up nice and high. And then we're coming back down. Alright, now I want you to bring that left foot back up towards the front of the mat. And we're going to roll up nice and slowly all the way up. And just rolling those shoulders at the top. Alright, again, we're going to tuck that chin into our chest, rolling all the way down, keeping those knees nice and soft. And we're going to step our right foot back. Plant those hands nice and firm on the ground. And we're going to step our left foot back. From here, you're going to go into a nice high plank. If you need to, pop down to your knees. And we're going to come all the way down nice and slowly to the ground. Just going to shuffle back so I'm actually on the mat. Alright, from here, we're just going to pop our hands just under our shoulders. We're just going to come up into a nice little cobra. Squeezing those shoulder blades down towards our pockets, back pockets, and then back down. And again, coming up and down. Trying to get that back nice and strong, so coming up again, keeping that chin tucked in, really trying to draw those shoulder blades down your back. And then next we're going to come all the way up. Just squeezing those glutes so we're not getting any hinging through the back. If you need to, you can stay at that cobra level. Otherwise, come all the way up. Back down. And again, coming all the way up. And back down. And last one, all the way up. And all the way down. Right, from here we're going to just come up into all fours. Bring those knees just under your hips. And then hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're just going to go into cat-cow from here, so arching that spine up towards the ceiling. Really trying to tuck that tailbone under, draw that tummy button up towards the spine. And then we're dropping that pelvis forward, belly to the ground, and the eyes go up towards the ceiling. Again, tipping that tailbone under, arching that spine up towards the ceiling, bringing that chin into our chest. And going through a few of those nice motions on your own, so just trying to get that spine moving. You know, I need to do this a bit more, feel a bit stiff today. Just going through some nice, slow cat-cows. Right, and then from here we're going to come back into that nice neutral spine. So what we're going to do is plant the right hand into the middle of the mats, keeping our knees nice and strong. We're going to curve, so kind of link under our right arm, and then we're coming up into a nice big rotation. If you can do more than I can, that would be great. So reaching under, scooping under the right arm, and then coming up into a nice big rotation. Just go gently, trying to get some movement through that upper spine and shoulders. Just going nice and slow. Last one, wherever you are. And then switching hands, so left hand down, reaching under the arm, and then up. Just do two more wherever you are. And bring those hands back down. All right, now we're going to go into bird dog. So getting that spine nice and strong, so core switched on. And we're just coming up, one arm up and the opposite leg, nice and strong and stable, pressing through that hand and foot that's on the mat, coming back down. And again, opposite side. Nice and stable. Try to keep that pelvis from moving. Keep that core nice and strong. A bit cooler this morning, eh? Woke up and thought, no, I don't want to get up. Keep going wherever you are. Just one more each side. And we're just going to pop our feet together, knees out nice and wide, sitting back into a nice long stretch. Take a few deep breaths here. Deep breaths are mainly for me. Just make sure there's no one else. here at the moment. No, we're good. We got 3 this morning. The Wednesday group's a bit quiet now, but that's all right. Take this off, it's getting in the way. All right, guys. So we're going to stay in this 4-point kneeling position a little bit longer, and we're going to go and do a little bit of shoulder work and then get those glutes going as well. So from here, so I want your hands directly under your shoulders. I want you, if it's too easy being in that 4-point kneeling position, I want you to just walk your knees out a little bit, just so you've got a little bit of weight on your hands. So from here, we're going to press our shoulder blades out. So we're trying to round our shoulder blades around our ribs. And then we're trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together, so keeping those elbows nice and straight. So coming up, pressing out, it's trying to round those shoulders, and then we're squeezing those shoulder blades together. So if that's too hard with a little bit of weight, you can do it just with on your hands and knees. Otherwise, try it with your knees out and squeezing in and pushing out. So it's essentially like a shoulder blade press up. Really. Alright, so coming down and back up. Down, up, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and back up. Right, from here, staying in that same position, we're going to go all the way down nice and slow. And then we're going to press all the way up. So staying on those knees if you need to. You can go up onto your feet, but I'm not going to today. Come all the way down nice and slow into that nice slow press. And then pressing up. Just going to do 3 more. So come all the way down, nice and slow. Little rest. And then we're pressing up nice and quick. And again, nice and slow all the way down. Pressing up. We got 1 more. All the way down. And last one, pressing up nice and quick. Alright, sitting back into those heels. My triceps are not happy today. Oh, blame Aiden having a birthday, I reckon. Alright, let's get those glutes going a little bit now. So what we're going to start with is these, just the hip circles. I know you've probably done them before. So we're going to start on one leg, whichever one you want to go with. We're going to push out to the back wall or to behind you, wherever you are, and drawing a nice big circle with that knee. So pressing out, coming all the way up and around. So out and around. Alright, so we're going to go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then switching legs. Try and stay nice and straight, unlike me just then. Alright, nice and stable, pressing that foot back. So we're coming around, drawing circles with our knees. So we're going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sitting back into those heels for a sec. Give those wrists a little bit of a work as well. Don't know about you guys, but my wrists are pretty smashed lately. Maybe I need to do something different. Alright, let's go back onto, we're going to start a little bit of core and then we'll go into some glutes as well. So we're going to start lying on our back. If you need to, you can lie back on a cushion or prop yourself up onto your elbows for this. But otherwise, join me down here, nice and flat. So we're going to tuck our tailbone under, draw that tummy button down towards the spine so our back's nice and flat on the mat. We're going to bring one leg up into tabletop and then the other. From here, we're just going to warm the core up to start with. So we're just going to drop one leg out, nice and slow, and back up. So really trying not to let the pelvis rock too much. Trying to keep everything nice and stable. Dropping one leg out and back up. So out and up. And just alternating legs. So it's just a wee warm up, so just go at your own pace. Nice and slow. Take some deep breaths. Alright, and the next one we're going to do a little bit harder. So keeping those knees up into tabletop, again keeping that back nice and flat. And we're just going to tip both legs down, tap our toes and back up. So just tapping down and back up. Again, trying to keep that pelvis from moving. Should be trying to draw that core in so it's not tipping with your legs. And you're just moving those. You're pretty much just moving from the hip, not the pelvis. Taking some nice deep breaths if you can. This is a little bit hard, just go back to those single leg drops. Let's do 3 more wherever you are. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Right, from here, we're going to keep our legs in tabletop. Have a little rest if you want to while I'm showing you what we're going to do next. So we're going to link our fingers in behind our heads and just gently support our neck. From here, we're going to have our legs into tabletop. We're crunching up, and I want to just tap one. So we're dropping one leg down, crossing over, tapping our elbow to knee, and back up. Going into those nice slow bicycle abs. So coming up and down, crossing over and back up. Alright, so we're going to go for 10 all up. Alright, so we're going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Nice. Have a lie back. Just dropping those knees over to the left for a sec. A little bit of a stretch out through the back. And then up and over to the right. It's already 20 past. How did that happen? Thanks, guys. Right, next one we're going to do is popping our legs up nice and straight. So from here, we're going to do a similar like crossing way, kind of core exercise to try and get those obliques in a little bit. So from here, you can even have, if you need to come up off the ground, come up onto your elbows. Sorry, I can't even talk today. And we're going to come up, cross over. Right, otherwise stay down here, legs up nice and straight or slightly bent if you can't get your legs all the way up. And we're going to come up, cross over and touch the side of our leg as far as we can, down and up to the other side. We're just crisscrossing. Alright, so we're going to go for 10. Ready? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And resting there. Dropping those knees again out to the left. I think my core would be getting stronger. I swear it's not. Up and over to the right. Alright, and then we're going to come up into sitting. So from here, we're going to just hold on to the backs of our legs, just gently. Sitting nice and straight, drawing those shoulder blades down, and we're going to slowly curl our tailbones under, trying to use our core to stop us from plumping back down, and then back up. And then we're curling all the way down, and back up, and again, all the way down, and back up. Really trying to use that core so you're not holding. Say if you let go, it's a good test that you're not using your arms so much. It's just there for a little bit of safety. Right, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Quite like that. Gets the spine curved a little bit. Gets things moving. Alright, let's go into some planks. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do a front plank, so getting onto the ground. Coming up, so elbows directly under the shoulders, and we're going to tap our knees down for 10. Alright, so if you get into this position, tuck that tailbone under, get nice and flat, and we're going to go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alright guys, up again, so keeping those elbows directly under the shoulders, nice and strong, and we're tapping the knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Love a plank. Alright, last one, coming up. Elbows directly under shoulders, nice and strong. Keep that bottom down and tapping for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice. Alright, from here we're going to come up. A little bit more glute work, so we're going to just start with getting into that 4-point kneeling position again. So under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're going to draw our heel up towards the ceiling. So you're trying to keep that tummy tucked in, keep the bottom tucked under as well. So when you're coming up, not arching up through the back at all. So you're trying to do it nice and strong and really focus on that glute. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And then switching sides. So again, coming up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to go into our when I'm on Facebook doing a video live, whenever I get a Facebook message, it all comes up, and it's really distracting and annoying. I don't know how to stop that, but anyway. Alright, staying in that 4-point kneeling position, we're going to come out to the side now, so into those fire hydrants, so if you can see me that way. So we're just pressing out. Alright, so we're going to go out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switching sides, coming up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Sitting back for a little bit, just give those hips a wee stretch. Alright guys, we're going to come down onto the other sides. So from here, we're going to pop that elbow directly under our shoulder so we're nice and stable. And bring those, bend your knees and hips. Bring the feet so they're nice and in line with your hips as well, so you can draw a line directly down to your heels. And we're going to come up into a clam, so we're kind of doing a clam plank. So you should be pressing through that bottom knee and then pressing that other knee up. Alright, so we're going to come up for 10 now. So 10, 9, 8, 7, really lift through that bottom hip as well. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm real shaky today. I don't know if you guys can see that. Gosh. Again, blaming Aiden. Elbow under the shoulder, feet nice and in line with the hips. And we're coming up into that clam and really press up through that hip as well. Alright, so we go in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice, guys. Right, switch sides again. We're going to try that again each side. Those glutes going. But we're going to change it just a wee bit. So we're going to get into that same position. It's elbow under the shoulder. Nice and align hips with the feet. We're going to come up into that clam. And I want you to stretch one leg out. Going up, back, in, and down. That sounds a bit confusing. So going up, out, up, back, down. That sounds very confusing. Let's change it. So we're going up, down, up, down. Sound good? All right. Going up, down, straight leg, up, down. Bring those feet back together, up again to the clam, back down, straighten the leg, up and down. Oh, that's quite hard. Let's just do 3 more. So up into the clam, and back down. Straighten that leg, up we go, and back down. Up into the clam, back down, up and down. 1 more. So up into the clam, back down, straighten that leg, up we go, back down. Oh, my hip on the bottom's really feeling that. Let's switch sides. Hope you guys got that. Confused myself almost. Bit of entertainment for you. Alright, keeping that elbow again under the shoulder, staying nice and stable. So we're going to come up into the clam, back down, and then straight leg up and back down. That felt easier on that side. That's weird. Maybe I'm more coordinated on one side. Alright, so up we go. Clam, down, straight leg up, back down. Up into the clam, back down, straight leg, and down. Up into the clam, back down, straight leg up, back down. Clam, down, straight leg, and down. 2 more. Up into the clam, back down, straight leg, down. 1 more. Up into the clam, down, straight leg, up, and back down. Oh, I don't know about you, but my glutes are on fire. Alright, pop those feet together, Knees out wide, just give those glutes a little stretch out. Alright, from here, this lovely stretch. So we're going to link our right arm under the left side. Just try to bring your head to the mat. Really try and stretch through. You should feel a really good stretch through the back of your neck as well. Nice big stretch for the shoulders. And then back out, switching sides. So really trying to lengthen through that neck and stretch through the back of the shoulder. Right. From here, what I want to do is come up into standing. So we're going to press up through our hands and feet. We're going to walk our hands up towards our feet. And we're going to slowly roll up. So we're going to work on a little bit of balance and stuff now, just for the end of it. So from here, we're going to come out, so step that left foot forward into a nice long lunge. We're just going to hold that for a sec. And so get into that really deep lunge so you feel a good stretch through the hip. And from here, I want you to press through that left foot at the front, come up into a high knee. Bring those arms up if that's where you feel comfortable. And then we're going to tip over at the hip, sending that right foot back. Arms should stay up nice and up, kind of near your ears. Try to hold yourself up if you can. Coming back up into our high knee. And then we're going to step back into that long lunge again. Then from here, I want you to push back, with your left, back into standing. All right, from here, stepping forward with the right foot, get into a nice long lunge and holding. Bring those arms up. Now press through the front leg, so that right foot pressing up, nice and strong, stronger than what I just did. Nice high knee. Now we're going to tip over at the hip again, sending that foot back. You can still see me, kind of. Stay in that nice balanced position. Hope you guys are doing better than I can. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. And then we're coming up into that high knee again. And then we're stepping back into that lunge again, nice and high. And then pressing up through that leg. All right, let's try that again, because that was terrible from my end. Right, stepping out with the left foot, nice and long. Bringing those arms up, coming up to a nice long lunge. Pressing up through that front leg into a high knee. And then we're tipping over at the hip, nice and strong. Coming back up into that high knee. Bringing that back foot back, nice and strong into that lunge. And then we're going to press through that left foot all the way back. Nice. Right, again, right foot forward, nice and long into that long lunge. Bringing those arms up. Nice big stretch through the hips. Pushing through that front right foot. Coming up into that high knee. Stay nice and stable. Get that knee slightly bent just to hold you nice and strong. Trying to lift up through the glutes and core. So over at the hip. Nice and stable. Coming back up into that high knee. Really hold it. And then we're dropping that left foot back into that long lunge. Stay nice and strong. Pressing back with that right foot. Oh, that was hard. Alrighty guys, let's pop back down into a nice hip flexor stretch, whichever side you want to start with. We're just gonna walk our foot forward, so we're into a nice long lunge. I want you to try and come down into a deeper hip flexor stretch here. So bring those hands down to the mat. If you want to come a little bit lower, you can go onto your elbows, but I'm not going to get there today. And from here, I want you to just tip your foot over. The front foot should just tip over. You should feel a bit more of a deeper stretch through the groin. Right, coming back in. And then I want you to sit back just into that hemi stretch. And then we're going to come back up from there, switching legs. So again, go into that hip flexor stretch, walk our foot forward, and then coming down. A nice long hip flexor stretch. And just tipping our foot over at the front, so the front foot should just tip over onto its side. Feel a bit more of a stretch through the groin. And then we're going to sit back into that hemi stretch. Coming back up. From here, we're just going to pop our feet together, pop those knees out wide again, and sit back into that nice child's pose stretch. I want you to walk your hands over to the right, left or right, whichever side you want to roll this with. And then back over to the other side. And then back into the middle. And from here, I want you to bring your right foot forward. So we're going to cross that across the mat, send the other one out back, nice and long. We've got 4 watching. And from here, if you can, come up and reach for that back foot. We're just getting nice, we stretch through the hips today. Hope you guys are going to enjoy that sunshine outside at some point. If you're not working too much, that's really nice. I have to go for a walk later. I love my evening walks at the moment. It's really nice when there's less people and just, yeah, it's quite calmer and quiet. Right, coming back out of that stretch, crossing the other leg across the front, straight across the mat, extending the other one back, nice and straight. And then coming up, reaching for that back foot if you can. Otherwise, just stay where you are. Might do some baking later too. Don't know if I have time, but do love baking. I had a really good ginger loaf the other day. It was real good. It went very fast. Alright, popping that foot down. Now, uncrossing that foot, pressing through the hands and feet up into downward dog. We're just going to walk those feet out, get those calves stretched a wee bit. Toes moving. And then we're going to walk our hands up towards our feet. Stay in that forward fold just for a wee bit. Just to stay a little bit stretched out through the back. And then we're slowly rolling up. Nice and slow, tucking that tailbone under. Rolling those shoulders at the top. Oh. Thanks, guys. That was good. A little bit of a movement. I think I needed that. But yeah, thanks for coming. Be back on Friday. And yeah, hope you guys have a really good day. Enjoy. I'll see you next time. There's my button. Thanks.